How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Today I wanted to talk just about a question that I got over on YouTube. That this guy asked me whether I mixed with people who still drink alcohol, and the quick answer is, of course. You know, I just cannot. It's everywhere. Alcohol is the drug of choice for billions of people in the world. There's advertising everywhere, people who are drinking everywhere. You know, there's people in my family who drink, there's people in my house who drink. It's just, I cannot get away from it. So I started out on this journey with Esther, my partner, and she said, basically, once she knew I was serious about quitting, and she could see it in my face when I told her, she saw that determination. She said, look, I'll help you in whatever way I can, but I'm not stopping drinking. So from day one, there was always alcohol in the house. It was not out on site, on show. She did a bit to try and help me and to keep it out of the way, but she still drank in front of me in the evenings. You know, it was her time to relax. And that's what she does, you know, she doesn't get drunk. She drinks one drink, and that's her choice. It's her body. And I've never sort of tried, you know, apart from little jokes every so often, try to stop her, you know. So it doesn't interfere with her life as much as some people. But when you're in a position like that, it does help you because you're thrown at the deep end, so to speak. So you have to learn quickly how to adapt and how to change your mind. Now, I was determined, as I say in the beginning. I knew that I wasn't going to drink again. So it was a bit easier from that perspective. I go and watch matches in bars. So there's alcohol there, obviously. There's alcohol in the restaurants that we go to, all of them. There's alcohol in the supermarkets. There's alcohol in the only place that I don't go, and I haven't been since I stopped drinking, was I haven't been to an off license or a liquor store. And that's just because it's just one place that there is no value for me in any other shape or form there. So, for me, when you quit drinking alcohol, there are two types of friends that you've got, right? There are friends who are, there's actually three types, but I don't think you're going to have many people who don't drink as friends, you know, maybe parts of your family or something like that. So I'm isolating it down to two, and that's people who you know, and the only association that you have with them is through alcohol, right? And then there's people who you've got association with them through drinking alcohol, but you've also got a relationship with them outside of alcohol, you know. A lot of the times that's your family, you know, some of your friends who might be your friends for a long time, work colleagues, so you work with them, but you might also drink with them. But it's the people that you drink with only, they're the people that are going to disappear out of your life by your doing or by their doing, you know, by your actually saying, well, you know, I'm not going to hang around with that person anymore because, you know, there's no relationship there. You know, the foundation of the relationship is gone. You know, the alcohol was the foundation and that's gone. So it's just something that you have to think about, because the only thing that these people are going to do is try and get you back onto the alcohol again. You know, not necessarily, and probably not in a majority type of a way. They're not going to go all out to try and deliberately get you back onto it. But, you know, if you're seeing them all the time and they're drinking, it's just boring for you. You know, what's the relationship anymore? So you might get the odd one who will see what you're doing, see the improvements that you're making in your life, see how not having alcohol is benefiting you, and they might decide to follow suit, but most people won't. So you just have to make those decisions about what you're going to do with these people. But all in all, you know, alcohol is just everywhere. You've got to get used to that. You've got to get used to the fact that alcohol is going to be a constant companion in your life. But it doesn't have to affect you, you know. Nappies are everywhere, you know. There's advertising for nappies everywhere, and I know people who use nappies, older people and younger people. I know it's not probably a great example, but you know, there's certain things in my life that I just don't don't eat anymore. Meat is everywhere here in Spain, and I don't eat meat. So it's just something that's there. It's something that I'm used to now, you know. It doesn't bother me, it goes over my head. In the beginning, when you're making these changes, it's a big deal, because you're more inside of the change that you're trying to get away from than the one that you're trying to move into. You're still in the beginner's mind, but you know, as you move forwards, the more distance you put between yourself and your old habit, the more the object of that habit will become more meaningless, if you get what I mean. So look, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to come over to the website, we've got some help over there for you if you want to try and quit drinking alcohol. We've got a starter pack at the moment, but I'm in the stages of developing a course for preparing people to stop drinking alcohol. And for me, that's one of the most important parts of the whole process, is just getting you from going from that beginner's mind into the attitude of you're a bit further down the track, you're ready, you're willing to step across that line, and you've got all the tools that you need. You know, the mind tools more than anything else, but you've got your environment sorted out, you've got the people around you sorted out, you've got your physical body, you know what you're going to deal with, you know how you're going to deal with cravings, you know how you're going to deal with sleepless nights. All these things are all going to be packaged within this video course. So there's going to be a video every morning and every evening. You'll get 2 videos a day. There'll be PDFs and checklists and all sorts of different stuff to help you, tools to help you to prepare yourself, and it's all going to be free to the people who have signed up to the newsletter. So if you want to take part in that and you're not signed up, just go over to alcoholmastery.com, sign up for the newsletter, and as soon as that's out, I'll let you know. Until then, until the next video, my name's Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Take very good care of yourself. Keep the alcohol out of your mouth. That's the main thing. Onwards and upwards. Take care. Bye bye now.